Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is a weekly reading for my fellow water signs Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today is Astrologcal Samhain and also Saturn goes direct. So lots of changes. This is a major reset. If you've been with me for some time, you know that last week I was saying that's it. It's showtime. We've made it through the other side. And so now, Scorpio, it's really important to understand what it is to step into that new you and reset boundaries, right? That's what this energy is all about for Saturn. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. And for my returning subscribers and members, a special thank you for all your continued support, your shares, likes, subscribes. Thank you so much. Your community, the Starseed community is really there for each other. So I'm very grateful. Hi, everyone. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Manuela. All right, I'm going to tap into my spirit guides. And guys, please don't forget that I run 2 contests each month, one on my Instagram page and one on my YouTube community tab. And it's for your opportunity to win a free reading. Please make sure to check back and see if you won. All right, guys, I'm going to tap in one moment. Please remember that these are general messages and may not resonate with everyone. So take what is for you and leave the rest for someone else. After the general reading, I will look up, turn the floor over, and I will answer questions for anyone. All right, guys, thank you so much. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings overseeing this act of divination. Hail and welcome, Astrological Samhain. The veil is thin. Please give us the highest and best messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please give us the information that Saturn wants us to focus on. Saturn's in our 5th house, guys. One more, please. Thank you. All right, guys, the energy is thick. Oh, wow, this is 4 cards, so we're taking them. That's what they want. All right, what do we have? Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. That's number 12. That's Hanged Man energy. I'm hearing it's time to get a fresh perspective on relationships specifically. Something to think about. This 5th house is about our children, our home, our relationships, our creativity, romance as well. And so Saturn having been in retrograde, you know, there was probably a lot less discernment for a while there because you were very much focused on other things, right? Your well-being first and foremost. And then you were also focused on your finances. So now there's a little bit of a turn happening here in this month. Now that Saturn's direct, it's going to be a lot of reframing your boundaries as well, especially in your intimate relationships. So what I'm hearing very clearly for those of you that have children or people that look up to you, whether you're an auntie, an uncle, whatever, right? Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. This is not just about the financial aspect and the generational wealth and all those things, right? This is also about protecting the very valuable emotional connection you have with someone younger than yourself, someone that you mentor perhaps. I'm hearing that this is about getting a new perspective for many of you, okay? This has to do also if you have a teen or somebody like a child who is switching in life, like transition from like a teenager to a young adult or from like a 9-year-old to a 10-year-old, right? Whatever that looks like for you. If that's your situation, Spirit's asking you to take pause this month when you speak to your children and be mindful that they are in transition as much as you are. Be clear with your words and don't throw out empty threats, Scorpio, and be careful of character assassination. Believe it or not, there's something about this energy coming up for you where you may be more susceptible to slip and say something to your child that is something you won't be able to remedy right away. So be careful. All right. That's coming through very clearly. As a matter of fact, this is number 12. And if you can imagine, number 57 shows up, which reduces to the number 12. So now we're at it with the numbers, guys. So Spirit's also saying this is an unmarked trail, a revelation. You're going to have an experience this week, actually within the next, I'm hearing between now and the new moon in Scorpio. So what's that, the 14th? Give me 1 second. I'm hearing that you're going to learn something about yourself through a tough conversation. So I'm asking you again to take pause before you react. There's going to be information revealed to you about uh, an intimate relation, someone in your home, right? It could be your children, it could be your lover, but it's an intimate type relationship. New information where somebody maybe questions you, goes against you. I'm not really sure. So we're going to get into that. So two number 12s here. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking at this. We have 10, 11, and 12 because I've got horn cactus, resourcefulness, number 29, reducing to the number 11. I'm hearing work your portals or your portals will work you, right? The 1111 portal, that's stepping through the gateway. This is really a time, Scorpio, where you have gone for the last 18 months, 2 years, resetting yourself, redefining yourself, cutting people away, removing obstacles, changing jobs, leaving people behind. The list goes on. So now I'm hearing, and I've been saying this to you guys because I'm also a Scorpio, you've done all that work. It's time to step out there and not just talk about it, be about it. You want to be a light worker? Do the light work. Stop being scared. Get out there. Start creating. Start recording. Start reaching out. It's time to take action and step into your new script. This month is about two things. One, defining where your boundaries begin and another person where your energy really is just yours, and it's about observing instead of absorbing. When I see this card of resourcefulness, it's coming through as far as your energy stores this month. It's going to be really important that you determine where you are best, where your energy is best suited, right? This is going to be also, Scorpio, about releasing control. That's a big deal. And that's okay. Thank you. And that's why it's coming through so strongly with your children. I better take note of this, right? So it's coming through about releasing control in your household. So if your spouse, your partner, your child, a close coworker working on a project, whatever it is, if somebody is working in a way that you normally wouldn't do it yourself, reserve your opinion. Let other people shine. Let other people do or fall flat on their face, whatever it is. It's not your responsibility. And reserve your energy, and maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn something about how a person handles their challenges. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing, if you, especially for those of you that are dealing with the younger energy, a child of some sort, right? I'm hearing that you may really learn how well you did in raising your child by watching how they navigate a tough situation. Don't interfere too quickly. Number 10, deep diver, diving into a task. This is going to be a time of also focusing, and 10 reduces to 1 and 0. Brand new beginnings, limitless possibilities. This is that refinement period because you are going to have a lot more time on your hands when you give up control of situations that truly you can't really influence to begin with. You need to let people do their thing. And it's going to allow you a new space, like a new freedom. All right, hold on. Let me go here. How's everybody doing, guys? Hello, hello. Happy solar return, everyone. Also, while I'm shuffling, guys, if you are looking to get a private reading, you can go to my website at starswithstasi.com and you can book a reading at, if there's space and availability. And then if you would like a solar return report, I am offering those until I get the rest up. That is the one that is available. All right, you can order that, and within 72 hours, you will have it in your email. All right, 1 second. Page of Cups, King of Wands, 9 of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of introspection where we're looking back at things with like a new perspective. I think that's what all this 12 energy is, because 12 is Hangman energy. It reduces also to the number 3 Empress energy as I pick up this entire pile. But I guess what I'm seeing here is the way this is coming through, very different than I would have thought, but it's almost like you're looking back at a different version of yourself this month, and specifically between, like I keep saying, between now and that new moon in Scorpio. I feel like this is a serious time of reflection, because this King of Wands is looking back, in my opinion, in the way it's coming through, to this Page of Cups. It's like a more mature you that is learning to have more fun, that's learning to do things for yourself, because the King of Wands can really be about self-service. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? This person's figuring out what makes them passionate and happy and desirable, and they're go-getters, right? And this is fire energy. And this is us, I feel very strongly. Like this is the younger, unhealed, potentially part of us that's like eager and maybe sometimes over giving, over pleasing, overextending. And now it's like that healed you is looking back at this with compassion and saying, okay, I understand where I've given up too much of myself, because the other card in this row is the Nine of Wands. And that's like exhaustion, wounded warrior, like just unable to proceed any longer by constantly giving. Saturn's asking you to redefine, how much of yourself. Also, in terms of community and overextending, volunteering, things like that, I'm hearing that, and this is pretty specific, but I'm hearing that a lot of you in the past would have overextended your home, yourself, your resources for holidays and entertainment of other people, like family and things like that. And that this year you're not doing it. And so it's okay. Don't fall prey to maybe being made guilty for that. Because I'm hearing that some of you may have a tough conversation like, no, I'm not doing it. And that's okay. The Moon card, things to be revealed. I think that some people are going to come forward and tell you that they feel that you've been absent for some time. So maybe it's a conversation like that that's going, maybe take pause, because your delivery might not be so great, and the way you perceive what someone is saying may feel like an attack. But in this instance, it's really just about maybe the core people in your life also going through a transformation and maybe missing who you used to be. Do you know what I'm saying? And maybe they are missing who you are now. Who knows? But I guess that's to be revealed. It's conversations you have to have. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new desire. And I see that going good with that King of Wands. Give me 1 second. Oh, wow. The Devil card shows up in our central position. Four of Wands, card of community, marriage. All right. The Lover's card. And I'm going to clarify all of these. The Knight of Wands. There's so much fire energy in our reading right now. And the Three of Cups. So we're going to clarify all of these, but I want to get like a main message, because the Devil card's in our central position. And it's on either side of it. I've got fire energy. Jeez. All right. Also, guys, don't forget, because it is astrological Samhain, the veil is so thin. So the spirit's reminding me that this is a good time to work with giving up addictions of any kind. And I've talked about this before. Addictions can be the form of overeating, too much sex, too much time on the computer, whatever. It could be too much anything. So what I'm hearing is this is a good time to ask for assistance in releasing toxic behaviors. But I'm also hearing that if you are in a situation in your relationship, if you're in a situationship and you are questioning whether you need to be in it any longer, whether you want to be in it any longer, you will end it. I'm sensing new beginnings that are fated and potentially leading to long-term commitments. And what's stopping you from all this might be the perception that you're stuck in a relationship that you're truly not stuck in. For others of you, it's going to be about minding the amount of energy that you expel into things that are lower vibrational, like drinking, over whatever, indulging. Let's just call it that, overindulging. Because the Ace of Wands is all about desire and wanting to do things. And I feel like there are a lot of fated connections coming up for us this month. But there is a perception of maybe going too hard on all the fun, because it's our solar return as well. Also, because we are going inward, that energy can be overwhelming, and Scorpios are often ones to self-medicate. So I'll clarify, but just be mindful of that. Also here, I feel like there's going to be like an influx of new energy regarding friendships. And I've said this before, and again, I don't think it takes a psychic to say all this. We're in holiday times, depending on where you live. You might be invited to go somewhere that you normally would not want to go, or maybe you just new people, you're not sure how it's going to be received. Go. I feel like there's a lot of community ahead for us. and we're being called in different directions because now we do have the availability to be with others, where in the past we wouldn't have been so much wanting to do it. So the Lover's card is a card of choice. Number 6, a card of balance. It's a Venusian number of harmony, community, love, but it's also your internal calling. We've got the Knight of Wands, taking action, the fastest moving knight in the deck. And then I've also, well, that and the Knight of Swords. And then I've got the 3 of Cups here, card of community and friends. And it's on, and I like that because that's coming in under the 4 of Wands. So we're going to clarify these as well. I'm hearing too, guys, this is very specific. Back to the kids. I don't know why this is coming through so strongly. Check in with your children. I feel that some of you may really need to spend some extra time checking in with your kids and just making sure that they're okay without being like a helicopter parent. Just check in and see if there's anything that you could be doing differently to support them. I'm sensing strongly that some of us may be dealing with younger energies that are going to need emotional support between now and mid-January. All right, take that how it resonates. Don't be afraid to get professional assistance, whatever that looks like for you, okay? When it comes to the people that you, like your kids or whatever. All right. That's interesting. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's clarify these, please. Hey, Ocean. Oh, congratulations. Lost 6 pounds. I love it. Hello. Oh, yeah. Wow, so the 5 of Cups is being the Page of Cups is being clarified by the 5 of Cups. And when I said that King of Wands was looking at that old, like you, the 5 of Cups is literally about looking at the past and kind of being hung up on that. I'm hearing that maybe you are feeling some sort of sad about who you used to be. Like you are looking in the past and going, wow, that poor person I used to be. But Spirit's saying, like, let that go. Like, instead be proud of how far you've made it. I mean, honestly, guys, we've lived through some shenanigans, truly. And you just look at the global level of what we've been through and we're still here. You gotta let the anger go and the past go and let this energy tied up. Stop. As I say that, bottom of the deck, the Devil card. What does he want? What do you want? We know already. We're doing the best we can. Shit. All right, guys, don't overindulge. Let me think about that. What do you want? Devil card. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Devil is ruled by Capricorn, right? And then that's ruled by Saturn. Is that right? Somebody has to fact check me. I feel like that's right. Hold on. It'll come to me. I feel like that's what's up. The Emperor, fascinating. The Emperor is clarifying the King of Wands. And so, yeah, again, this is the card. This is so much fire energy. Looking into... Guys, I'm telling you, if you're considering doing cards, maybe don't get your nails done because shit. Follow me for more tips. Page of Cups being clarified by the 5 of Cups and the King of Wands being clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor is all about generational wealth also and like leaving behind a legacy. Spirit saying that you absolutely have a different financial future ahead of you. Oh, that's great news. Assuming that you can get through the people-pleasing portion of this game is what I'm hearing, right? Like that, you really are going to have to stop doing that because I'm hearing, especially for those of you that want to run a spiritual business, and I'm running into this myself, like you can have a bleeding heart all day long, but that's not going to make you money. This is, you have to grow a thicker skin. Hold, please. Nine of Wands is being clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. So exhaustion being, and this is like a new way of doing things. Some of you might be, why is this so intense with the kids? Let's get back to the kids. they're telling me that some of your kids are overwhelmed with school. And that might be true with some of you as well. Some of you that are taking courses, I'm hearing like finals are coming up. Is that right? I haven't been in school in so long, but I'm hearing like finals and exams and pressure and holiday things. I'm hearing that it might be too much for some of you, and that you're going to have to purposely take some downtime and schedule it if it's yourself. And with your kids, check in. And I'm hearing be flexible. Like, don't be so hard on yourself or anyone else. If tasks aren't getting done, right? Like, nobody's going to die because homework wasn't done on time. Nobody's going to die. Just you've got to get that through your head and like release control. That just keeps coming through. So I hope that that message helps those of us that are in this situation. That just keeps coming through. If also, I'm hearing that if you are overwhelmed with school, or for those of you that have recently gotten in English, for those of you who have recently gotten promoted or have a new like task added to your many tasks at work, the overwhelm is going to be significant. So you've got to just speak your truth and tell whomever, the teachers, whatever, that you need time. Just you have to talk about what you need. 10 of Cups, because you can do it all, is what they're saying. You can do it all. You can do well in school, and you can be a good parent, and you can do it, but you have to have balance, and you have to just let people know where you can't. Oh, that's the lesson, like where you are drawing your boundaries, where you're not going to overextend. Okay. Sorry, guys. There's so much energy in this room. It's taking a little long for these messages to shit. So 9 of Cups coming through to clarify the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is new beginnings, and the 9 of Cups, this is a lot of freedom. So I'm feeling like for those of you that I said before that have been considering leaving a relationship, you're going to have an ease in doing that. Let me, 1 second. Besides relationships, I feel that for those of you that have been working on a side hustle, that by the 3rd week in January, you're going to see significant turnaround, and it's going to take off. Something's going to happen between now and the 3rd week of January. I'm hearing that so clearly, which is great news for all of us, right, that are doing this. So keep that in mind. There's something new coming through that's going to make, which this doesn't surprise me either. This is going to be something new, again, probably technology or another creator, or like co-collaboration, friendships. Like there's something coming in that's going to allow you to increase the amount of time, attention, and resources you lend to what would have started as a side hustle that later becomes your main focus. All right. Hold on, this came through. Okay, great. So the 9 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I'm also hearing that this is going to be very lucrative for you and allow you to just be more independent. And I'm hearing that because you're going to be, God, this is a lot. Because you're going to be more financially independent, you are going to have, what's the word I'm looking for? Options and discernment. Give me 1 second. So they want me to clarify it like this. Clarifying the Devil card. That's funny. I've got Temperance, number 14, reducing to the number 5. It's a card of disruption. But Temperance is all about balance as well, right? Let's see if you can see. It's almost like the 2 of Pentacles, but on a higher level of self-awareness and balance within. This is the Major Arcana card. 7 of Pentacles, wondering when the fruits of your labor are going to manifest. Is all the work that you've done worth it? Should you stay? Should you go? Rethinking your choices. Okay. So the way it's coming through, for those of you, this is 3 different messages, so hang tight. For those of you struggling with addiction and mental health situations, and I said this is a good time to let it go. If you want to change your diet as well, this is a good time to do that. It's about balance. and healing the core situation that's causing this perceived addiction. And the reason I say it's a perceived addiction is because the universe is mental. There is so much that you are able to control up here. And there's a part of you, no matter how deep you're in this lifestyle, there's a part of you that is aware of that now. And Saturn going direct is going to kind of call you to task to start re-examining how much, like, what's blocking you, right? Like, why isn't your business booming right now? Are you maybe analysis paralysis? Are you, getting stoned all day? Are you partying all weekend and not, taking time to recover? It's things like that. Like, there's this is about balance and discovering what's holding you up and being real honest with yourself, because it's like, what's holding you back? Is it worth it? How do I find the balance? And there's this. If and for some of you, a lot of you, us, all of us actually. So let me just Scorpio, let me start over. As we have redefined ourselves, our relationships, what we're going to put up with, what we're not, all of those things. Um Sometimes we can get real in our heads and real dark and maybe put up too much of a line in the sand. Spirit's asking you to re-examine that and have balance, right? Not everybody's out to get you. Not everybody's lying. We investigate everything. We don't trust anybody. Put that shit down. Like, really, if someone's lying to you, so what? You already know. Just don't give them a lot of your attention and time. You know who you're working with. They're consistent. Move on. So, like, don't get stuck in the muck. Don't get stuck in a bad record. Like, not everybody's out to get you. They're just liars, period. They just don't know how to speak the truth. It's got very little to do with you. I guess that's the point. So things to think about. And I'm hearing also, and I say this every week because especially now as we're getting through to the winter months, depending on where you live, um, your complicated house plant, I think is a saying, get water, get sunlight. Yeah. Try not to get stuck in a depressive mode. Like, be aware of your surrounding circumstances. So this is a card of marriage and community, and the Five of Wands is a card of disruption and bickering and back and forth. So I hate to say this, guys, but we are kind of slotted to have heated discussions and maybe some, I don't know, bickering. And like I said, a lot of it might have to do, like, we've been so inward, like it might just be people kind of calling you out and asking you, where you've been. So try to be available and adaptable. But again, this is about limits. So if you have purposely taken yourself away from this type of toxicity and it comes back at you, you can simply say, I'm just not aligned with that behavior any longer. But thanks for checking in. That's a full sentence. What is this? So much fire energy. We've got the Knight of Wands clarifying the Lover's card, and we've got the Knight of Wands right next to it. So it's like the two knights are looking at each other, because in this deck, you see how that works? So let me see what this is about, because the Knight of Wands is all about taking action, moving forward, doing it quickly as well, and doing what's, going to work for them. And Jeez. So we've got the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and Three of Cups being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So let me just take a good look at this. This is really coming through where this period of self-reflection and healing is just going to be all about that water-fire balance. That's how it's coming through. Some of you might have a strong fire in your chart, and it's specifically Leo in your chart. I feel like Scorpios and Leos are always like, I'm sensing a lot of new community situations coming through. Like, so a couple of things. Where you used to tie your energy up in the past with certain types of groups, right? It might have been that you used to be in charge of, like, situations in your church home or your coven or your family. Like I said, you were the host and all of those things. Like, that's taking a turn. I feel like now you're the person that's going to go looking for other people that more define with who you are today. So it's a lot of balancing about who you used to be and who you're becoming. And just being clear about your boundaries. Like if you don't want to host 20 people, you don't have to. And that's the bottom line. Maybe you just want to go somewhere else or be alone. But I think that's where the tough conversations are going to come in this month. But with this with this water fire balance, it's coming through as more your desires, your obligations, balancing that out. And I'm seeing let me see this again. There's a lot of community cards here too. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, more friendships. I'm going to clarify this, guys, real quick. Give me a second. All right. Wow, I really was going to say I was thinking 10 of the point is the wheel of the year at the bottom of the deck. And I always talk about how you are in the central position looking at new perspectives. And I guess that's what I was sensing, like a balance between obligation and desire. And I was seeing the wheel of the year like turning so that you could get a different handle on things. Like, hold on. Spirit, clarify this last row for me, please. Seven of Swords. Okay. Show me more. So Seven of Swords is like somebody working against you, lying, cheating, stealing, contractual obligations, like going out of their way to like craft upon you, against you. And this is coming through like those people at work. This keeps happening for Scorpio, where I keep sensing a really difficult work situation, but I'm not sure how that clarifies this last row. So hang tight, guys. The Knight of Cups. And in the weekly reading, the Knight of Cups was coming through as the person in your work circle or in your friendship group that maybe was like on your side, and I don't know, like the mole, like your BFF that hears everything at work or at home or whatever, and that kind of stands up for you. That came up over your weekly reading. So I'm trying to figure out how that's clarifying, because this is friendship community here. These are, hold on. Spirit, show me, please, more about this situation. Wow. 5 of Wands, more disruption. Shit. What is this about? Hold on, guys. King of Cups. Okay. Are we going to have it out with another water sign? What is this? Because I've got the 7 of Swords coming out with the Knight of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got 5 of Wands coming out with the King of Cups. I've got the 5 of Wands coming out with the Marriage card, the 4 of Wands. Guys, maybe there is, for those of us that are in relationships, there might be some trouble on the horizon. I said if you've been rethinking your relationship, that chances are you're going to exit left. And I really feel strongly, Scorpio, that you're the one making the decision. Like you've had enough. Okay, let's keep. Oh, shit. So bottom of the deck, as I say that, is the 2 of Cups. So this is your soulmate energy. And I'm over here talking about how those of you that are not loving your relationship are going to exit it. And Spirit saying the reason for that is because this encounter is meant to happen before February. Huh. Okay. What is going on? So then the 3 of Swords shows up. So this is like heartache and like finding out something, like being cheated on. And then the Hanged Man, again, number 12 comes up. Okay, I'm going to clarify more. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is showing up at the bottom of the deck again. And Knight of Wands sometimes will come through like a player, right? Like somebody, I'm trying to find a proper word. I can't. Somebody who's just in it for, hang tight. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening where some of you might be finding out that your person did step out. Yikes. Sorry. Oh wow, Page of Wands comes out. That's that's you getting information. All right, so this is coming through in two different ways. If this is your work situation, it's that your friend at work or somebody at work is going to tell you all the details about what's been going on behind your back. That's one scenario that's coming through really strongly. Like you're about to find out some shit. The other one is coming through that you are about to find out about that partner you've been wanting to leave, or that marriage you weren't so sure of. The information is coming and it's going to make you look at things real different. Anything else? I hear that you guys are going to be relying on your friends more in the next couple of weeks. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's equal give and take. You're going to have a real strong conversation about being out of balance, that you're not happy. Like, I guess, and maybe that's where you find out some things. Queen of Cups. You're going to be vulnerable. Like, you're going to lay it all out there. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So the Wheel of the Year comes out again because this is the end of the karmic cycle with certain energies in your life. Like for those of you that are having a tough time at work, that's supposed to happen. Because you're leaving that job. You're going to start your own thing. And for those of you that are having a tough relationship, you're ending it because your fated encounters coming in. Oh shit. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So that's literally spirit working with you, fated, you know. Anything else? Okay. So the Death card, Scorpio energy comes up in spirit saying, yeah, you're transforming. This is your season. And you really are not in a position to put up with energies that are blocking. Like you're just going to really, like, this is different than Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords like sees things clearly for the first time and is being very decisive about, like, methodical about getting rid of people in her life or their life. And you know what I'm saying? But this is different. It's not even that you're putting energy into it. You're focused on yourself and you've changed. And so things are, again, not personal. They're vibrational. They're not for you anymore. It's not even that you have to be methodical. It just falls off. It's like Teflon. These people are no longer serving you and you just don't even have the energy for it. So that Saturn energy is going to really have you just setting up super clear boundaries. But again, make sure that you communicate where you have changed your position and be open to having conversations about it. Because the people that, you know, there are people that are going to maybe feel a little bit slighted by how much you've changed and maybe miss the old you. But again, that doesn't mean you have to revisit it. There's a reason why you have transformed. All right, guys, I am going to get these cards together. I'm going to pull a shadow card, an empath card, and then I'm going to open it up here. I hope everybody's doing well. Give me one moment while I get these cards going. Again, guys, I'm so grateful for your time and energy. Next week, I am going to probably have to do this on Friday instead of Saturday because I have my kiddo's birthday. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Let's see. So we will do an 11/11 reading, and that will be fun. Also, guys, I'm really excited that the Stasi community is really getting some magical work done. You guys have really come together, especially the members, and have helped each other through some stuff. I love watching the conversations and the comments. And thank you so much, everyone who sent me birthday wishes as well. That was really uplifting. It's been a great experience. All right, guys, give me 1 second while I just gather up all this. Let's see. I'm going to look up. Hey, Andy. Hi, everyone. Life Lessons. I love the name. Colleen, CJ. Wow. I love you guys. You guys are always on here. I love you so much. Hey, Connie and F-Boy. Yes, Connie. Yes, that's, I was trying to really maybe not say that, but thank you. Yes, the F-Boy. Yep. Listen, we need those in our society. It's not like, you know, we appreciate the F-Boy. You can't count them out. I'm just saying you have to know what you're dealing with. That's all. All right, let's get the shadow card. All right, guys. What do we have here? Appreciation versus greed. What? Number 30, reducing to the number 3. Huh. So I guess let me take a good look at this. They're saying they want you to balance out appreciation and greed. That's interesting. So maybe it's about finding a balance between material goods and how far you've come. Like, I don't know, this one's a little strange. Because look, I'm going to show it to you. Appreciation versus greed. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm trying to get through this message. Let me just clarify this a little bit. Appreciation versus greed. I know I'm definitely hearing, like, be proud of how far you've come. Don't try to do everything in a day. Like, not everything has to, like, there's no timeline is what they're saying. Give me 1 second. Because they want me to get this. So 3, Empress energy, working together. You had the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, also community, sisterhood. I'm sensing like working together, co-collaborating, reaching out for help, being more available for others. I'm seeing Aquarius energy, the greater good, working for the community. I'm hearing get involved, speak your truth, and share your ideas. Don't control scenarios. And you don't have to be in, like, the greed is coming through as control again. Like, you don't have to be in control, right? Allow other people the dignity to fall flat on their face or to excel. I'm also hearing have appreciation not only for how far you've come, but the challenges that you've been through. Like, they were divinely crafted. Even what you're going through right now with your change in jobs and relationships and the struggles with your children. Even I'm also hearing some of you with your siblings might be having that was random. So yeah, okay, super specific, guys. I don't know, this just came through. If you're dealing with your siblings in terms of an inheritance or a will or chunky money, something like that. This is real specific. There is something there about it is not worth your time and effort to go through the court system over and over and over again. I don't take this how it resonates, but there's something about there's greed involved there. And it's almost like just be appreciative that, whatever has gotten you to this point with the sibling in terms of a will, a contract, an inheritance, as how should I put this? Because this would be out of a parent passing, there is something to be said about being at rest and that person's time is over and kind of getting through that in terms of the greed and ugliness that might come from a sibling interaction when it comes to this. Spirit saying, like, really understand what's worth it to you. And everything shakes out in the end. So that was super specific. Take it how it resonates. All right. And then an empath card, and then I'm going to open it up. 1 second, please. Thank you, guys. And again, when I do open it up, just a quick reminder, I'm always going to take people that are, obviously making donations first and my members as well. And then I do the very best I can. The comments come through quickly and I can't always see all of them. So just bear with me. Breathe, Spirit says. Breath is sacred. To replenish yourself, slowly inhale wellness and clarity and count to 6. Then exhale the stress to the count of 6. You can do it how you want. I like to do, count of 4. You can do count of 6. It doesn't matter. Just to get control of your breath is the important part, and to be present. Because when you're focused on your breath, you're in the moment. And so you can't possibly tie yourself up with 10 seconds from now or 10 seconds ago. You're focused on breathing. And wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. Be mindful of that. You be in a position to observe and not absorb. Try to learn from your challenges and the situations that you find yourself in, because they're divinely crafted to teach you something about yourself, right? Especially in terms of having to deal with people daily, right? When you start having disruption in those relationships, your intimate ones, it's a good indicator that there's something about you that you need to address. So don't always assume that it's the other person. It's just all the world's a stage, and whatever performance that human is putting on, it's for your benefit. Pay attention to the signs around you and start living an esoteric lifestyle where you start doing the work of who and what you are and stop pointing fingers all of the time, because that's lower vibrational living. And we've ascended past that. This is about leveling up, learning the truth about who and what you are, making informed decisions so that you can live in your rich witch vibes, right? So that you can work your portals, so that you can live the best script and reality that is available to you. Guys, I'm really excited for how much we have coming our way. This is not easy times, right? Scorpios are very introspective. This is our season. We've just gotten out of eclipse season. There's a lot going on. Ride the waves of change and know it's happening for you, even if it doesn't feel that way. And reach out to others. Stay in the high vibes as much as you can. Allow yourself to have some fun. Just don't overdo it. And ask for help when you need it. All right, whatever that looks like. All right, guys, thank you so much. If somebody would be so kind as to please put 4610 in the comments so I can open this up. Thank you, everyone, for your support. What do we have here? Joanna Fowler, thank you so much. Connie, thank you so much. Earthly Essentials, everyone, hello, hello, thank you. All right, Connie. Well, what's going on behind my back at work? I am the only Native American among Mexicans and whites at a K-8 school here in Tucson. So I'm sensing that you're feeling like there is something going on at work. And I'm sensing that you're feeling that it may be culturally or racially motivated by the way that you've outlined your question. So I'm going to check in and see if that's a perception or a reality, and what, because both can be true. For real. Ugh. People get very much in their feels and they start acting away like coworkers, right? And they forget where they are, and they forget people. All right, hold on. Which one? This deck. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, Connie. I always get the highest scores in the benchmarks and the state tests. Well, so the wands was, when it came through initially, I was thinking that maybe there's some jealousy there. You know what I mean? Like, people are wondering how you always do what you do. I almost sense that people actually maybe want to work with you and not against you. 1 second. Or you might be asked to lead a new project, because that wands came through. Hold on. I feel, 7 of Cups, options. And I actually thought that you were going to have a new project come your way. That might be what's going on. I don't know that it's anything against you. I think you're being recognized. Shit. Queen of Pentacles comes out. Earth energy, that's about building and constructing and bringing things into material form. And I almost feel like you're going to be maybe in charge of 2 to 3 people working on a project. And it's going to be something totally different than what you've done. It's coming through as you're going to be testing something having to do with new technology. This is great news. This is actually going to be a paid situation. It's like a little extra side hustle bonus. I'm not sure, but this is through school or work. You work in a school? Is that what you said? Hold on. Yes, Connie, I really think that's what's going to happen. This is not against you. This is actually, you're being picked. You're being, yes, girl. You are being picked. Look, so the high priest is coming through that, this could be a religious setting, or this could be, but this could also be an authority figure. Let me look at this. Two of Swords, decisions, making a decision, authority figure, making a decision. You're going to be asked to lead something. I feel like you're going to have options. Seven of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Anything else having to do with that at work for Connie? Oh. Yeah, Connie. So here's the deal. They're saying that you keep wondering, like, is this worth it? Do I how much longer do I have to deal with these people? What is going on at work? Like the wondering and thinking, is this worth it? And then the Ace of Wands came out again. So in this short little reading, Ace of Wands came out twice. New beginnings, new desires, new projects, new responsibilities. So I feel like you're gonna be approached for something. And again, that's what's going on at work behind your back. You're being accolades coming your way. And I feel like it's going to be beneficial. And you might have maybe somebody even from an outside source coming for you as well, like even higher level than just the school that you work in. So I'm not sure what that looks like for you, but I feel like you're going to be, I'm seeing accolades, even like an award for something in the future, like before the school year is over, but for a project that you're going to start. And I feel like it's going to have a lot to do with the technology. So let me know how that works out for you. I hope that this is all the things I'm seeing. I love it. That would be great. All right. Let me look down. What do we have? Yes, you teach 7th grade. Oh, God bless you. Earthly Essentials. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy solar return to all of you Scorpios. But if today is your birthday, hey, today is Astrologcal Samhain. And, like I told you, veil is thin. All right. Wondering what the year holds for me. Anything amazing? Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Everything's amazing. You know why? Because you were still breathing. We are still breathing. We've come this far. I'm gonna tell you what's in the. I'm gonna tell you what the cards say, but just a quick reminder, guys. This is a good time to just be thankful. And I know I'm not picking on you. I know that's not what you meant, but in fairness, this is our solar return. Just take a look back, take pause, and think about where you were a year ago and that shit show you were in. It was a shit show. I don't care how good your life was a year ago. It's better now. It has to be. Like, it's just the way the energy of the planets are working. And, as scary as things were when you started over and when you left the past behind 18 times in the last year, right? I mean, honestly, be proud of yourself. Like, you've done things in this last year that you'd never thought you would have or could have done. So congratulations, Scorpio. Be proud. Hey, Two of Pentacles. It's the balancing act that you've mastered, right? You see now that you can't overextend yourself. You see all of the different things that are available to you. Let me see. They want you to make sure that you are, in terms of not overworking. That's how it's coming through. Like, don't put too much. Let me look at it. Give me 1 second. They're saying that you need to have more fun. Seven of Swords. Why? All right, hold on. Tell me more about the Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. Balance. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. Tell me more. Queen of Cups. Are you in a relationship? Hold on. Tell me more for Earthly Essentials, please. The Sun card. I said, tell me more. And they said, sure, it's going to be a great year. That's great. So then what's this? The Sun card. A lot of fire energy. You could be dealing with Leo. 1 second. What's going on for Earthly Essentials? Wait. I saw the Moon card, right? Moon card, Sun card, life lessons. A lot of major arcana energy. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got the Sun and the Moon, eclipse. right? Hold on. Let me just break down what they're telling you. What about the eclipse? What about it? Next eclipse. What about it? April. April. Hang tight. Keep going. Travel. Two of Wands. Moving. Is she moving? Two of Wands. Okay. So, yeah, maybe you're moving or traveling, exploring. Okay, so you're definitely doing something different this year, this solar return. Like exploring different ideas. Maybe you get in the energy of moving or traveling around the eclipse. And I think the 6 months from now, right? What's that? April, right? Listen, I don't know if you're in a relationship or what, but or something's happening here where you're going to find out that somebody was trying to be sneaky. They're not going to get away with shit. But so I don't know what this is, where this comes in for you, but like you're going to find out. And it's almost Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings at work, home. I feel like you might really be moving next year. I don't know if that's what you had planned on doing, but hold on. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. That's interesting if you're dealing with a fire sign romantically. Or Knight of Cups, a strong offer coming your way. I'm sensing you're going to move. I'm sensing you're going to move. I've got the World card here. So like this solar return for you is going to be all new beginnings. Like I feel that you're going to be investing more time in your resources as far as your work is concerned, and Spirit's saying to balance that out with fun. That I don't know what type of relationship, if you are in one at all, but there is something about either a rediscovery of the person you're with or a new person coming in and learning something about your current environment that makes it easier for you to just walk away from. But I do feel like you're going to be moving physically. And if it's not a move, it's definitely travel. And you can expect to see some type of changes occurring by April. So I would love to know what's going on there. I just sense a lot of new beginnings and exploration and just trying new things. Shit. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, like just new material abundance and new beginnings and just trying new things. I just feel like you're going to be in this energy of like, hell yeah, I'll do that. And you're going to have the availability to do it. Eh, yeah. So the high priestess shows up and she's all about following your intuition and your gut. And like this is like slow and steady and methodical. And then this is like brand new beginnings. I don't know. I feel like you're going to be called to maybe pivot and it's going to work out really well for you. This year is going to be financially abundant for you because like you've just been exhausted. You've been working really hard. Two of Cups, that's soulmate energy. So like I said, I don't know. I feel like you've got a new relationship headed your way this year, or a rediscovery of who you're with that brings it to an even deeper level. So good luck. All right. Thank you, everyone. Oya Rain, thank you. Is my financial situation improving before the new year, and will I pass my state exam next week? All right. Is your okay? Is your state exam in two parts? That's the first question. The way it came through is like it's two parts, like a smaller part and like a larger part. It is. Okay, listen here. Take your time. All right. That smaller part might screw you if you don't double check. And that's exactly how it came through. It's not that you don't know the information, it's that you click the wrong button and it's that one question that jacks you, or it's that something there. Okay. So when you finish, take a breath, relax, dig deep, reset, and then methodically go through your answers again. And you will catch it and you'll be like, oh shit, that tarot lady was right. It's going to be something like that, where it's just like you had no idea you've been clicking C instead of D or some insanity. So yes, your resources will get better financially. 3 of Pentacles, that's a card of resources literally coming together, working together. This is a card of, I don't know if you're a teacher or what. What is this? Give me 1 second. What are you, a teacher? What is this? Counselor? Look, I don't know what you do for a living, but it's very possible that you will definitely, first of all, you're going to make more money. You're going to be working with others. You are going to do well on this exam, but double check your answers so that you don't make that mistake, because it would be something foolish. It's not that you don't know the material. And I feel strongly that you are going to, as a result of this, that next year you're going to be able to do something slightly different in your field, or at least take a more leadership role. And that's going to give you, I'm sensing contract work. What is this? I don't know. It's almost like you have the option of working. This is very specific. I don't know what you do for a living, but it's almost like you have the option to help people overseas. Like, I don't know, like teach them English if that's or whatever your language is, right? I don't know. Give me 1 second. 7 of Wands. Like protecting what's yours, your assets, protecting your name, protecting your future, protecting yourself. 6 of Pentacles, more balance and like more equal give and take in your workspace and your work day, balancing things out, not overextending. Like, I feel like you're going to be in a position where you can say, I'm going to do that, but I won't do that. I'll stay here on this day, but not that day. Like more freedom. Yeah, you're tired. 9 of Wands. 10 of, okay, so yeah, definitely some things are really coming to an end for you, where you've overexhausted yourself and overextended yourself. You're going to be done with that. You're going to take this exam. You're going to do well. Then you're going to have more options. You're going to be able to pick and choose. And I feel like you might do some type of contractual work that has you with overseas clients. That's the best way to put it through. I hope that helps. All right. Hey, CJ. Hello. All right. CJ, anything good happening on my birthday, the 9th? I'll tell you what's good on the birthday. It's your birthday. Let's go here. All right, guys, remember, ask yourself daily, why are you so rich? Just ask yourself, why am I so rich? Why does everybody just find me to be the best person ever? You just got to keep asking yourself. Find out why. 3 of Pentacles is coming through with the Hanged Man. 3, and so that's 3 and 3. Fascinating. We've gotten a lot of 3s back to back together, Scorpio. So again, 3 is a card of self and discovery, because source energy, the 1, can only see itself at 3, right? You can't see yourself when you just have a clone, right? The 2 of you have got to make a third. Follow me on that. It's true. The point is that 3 is the magic number. So I'm looking at 3 of Pentacles. I'm looking at Hanged Man. When I see these cards together, to me, that just says this is taking a new perspective on working together with other people, putting down the idea that everything is a competition, and like learning that when people show up, take them how they are, right? Don't try to fix them. Don't try to redefine them. See people for who they are, and then that's it. Let them be. Again, it's a thing of control. So let me go back. So your question was, is anything good happening on your birthday, the 9th? So I'm wondering if, all right, let's see. CJ, 4 of Pentacles. All right, so let's go here with this deck. Show me CJ's birthday, please, on the 9th. What message do you have for CJ? Did I drop? No. Okay. Take these. Oh, well, this is great. Hey, wait a second. So I got the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. So I don't know if you're in a relationship, but you might be going on a date. You might be meeting somebody new, because this Nine of Cups is like, let me see. Hold on. CJ, you're in a relationship? I feel like you might find yourself going on a date. So if you are in a relationship and you go on a date with your person, that could be, you're not perfect, because you're going to be. This is how I see it. I see the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. And again, as somebody pointed out earlier, this energy here is someone who's looking to have a great time. This energy here is someone who's single and stable and able and happy the way they are. They're not clingy. They're not like, oh, call me. Where are you? None of that. It's kind of going to be like, maybe you meet someone and they're like, hey, let's meet up for face to face and just see how things go. And it might really turn into something, actually. But I feel like it just might be a very, no expectation. Maybe if you're on an app or whatever and you guys just like meet. But I feel like there is a possibility here that you might meet someone fun and have a good time, and it might turn into something. Let's see if there's anything else that they want me to clarify. If that's not something that you've entertained, I'm really feeling like this would be a great time. Like, this might be your birthday present to yourself, like to get a profile and go on a date. Actually, yep, that's what they want you to do. Hell yeah. Yeah. So the Death card, right? This is about, you've changed a lot, and now it's time to, hold on, I'm trying to find a way to word this. Time to get out there and just test out the new you. There we go. Eight of Cups. So this is because now you are ready to have your 9 and 10 of Cups. Like, you're walking away from just being afraid to get out there. You're walking away from like the idea that somebody, I don't know. I just feel like better things are coming for sure. And I feel like you really are going to have an encounter that's going to lead you to explore more about yourself and this other person, because the Death card comes up in the Four of Cups. So this is, yeah, you really are going to meet somebody, because look, the Four of Cups is about like looking at the past and having like sour grapes, like, why doesn't shit ever happen for me? And and then the universe is over here trying to give you that Ace of Cups, saying, look, if you stop worrying about the past, I got something for you. So technically the Ace of Cups is you coming your way, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's like new beginnings in your finances, potentially in your, like, this is great for a solar return. This is great. This is really good. Yeah. Yes. So then the Star card pops up, and that's 17 reducing to the number 8. This is about you being main character energy, and all the things that you've wanted and that you've tried to manifest actually come to you. Yes, Justice card, Libra energy, balance, and this is healing, this is balance. This is the scales resetting for you and new beginnings. I really feel, yeah, it's happening for you. Then we've got the Wheel of the Year at the bottom of the deck. New beginnings, end of karmic cycles. So Scorpio, I feel like this just keeps coming up for us. Like, release control, guys. Like, it's going to happen. There's no other option. Truly, we've lived the shit end of the stick for so long. We really have. That, esoterically speaking, there's no other option. It's got to get better. So I really feel like you're going to have a good year ahead. I saw it. Good job. Hey, Krista. Hello. Any messages for me around finances and work, or being able to move to a different place at some point? You're welcome, my love. All right, let's see. Yeah, check out that. Yes, the kids. Yes. Hold on. Guys, I also just want to take a quick second. There's a bunch of us on right now. So whenever you see this, just take a quick minute. Be thankful for how far you've come. Ask yourself, why are you so rich? Why are you so abundant? Remember, you're part of the Starseed community. You guys are never alone. You can always come back here, and there's always going to be somebody that's going to root you on. Trust me. Trust me. We can work together and change the frequency. Even if it's just our little community, right? We can bring about what we think about. And we want to attract abundance and health and wealth for all of our viewers. We want to be in a space where the comment section is lit up with support, right? All of us have lives, kids, family, brothers, sisters, mothers. I mean, we're all coming from somewhere. We all have a story, but we all need support. So let's see, Krista, what's going to happen here? What can you tell me about Krista and the finances and the kids and the... What is this? Yes. Oh, four of swords. This is a time of rest. Like just putting down, I think you're going to get a break. Oh, this is great. Yes. Eight of, I'm sorry, Krista. I don't know. I'm very invested in you. So 8 of Wands. This is a card of actually forward movement, moving, physically moving. It's happening for you. Fuck yeah. Page of Cups. Younger energy. That's your kids. 1 second. You're gonna be okay, Krista. You're gonna be safe. Like I feel it. I feel it. I could cry. All right, so 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Temperance card, healing. It's happening for you. First of all, you are moving. Okay. And I feel like it's gonna happen between March and give me 1 second. I'm seeing they're showing me 3-6. So that could be anywhere from March, April. What is that? June, March, June. That's a gap. Can we narrow that down? All right, 5 of Swords, but they're not done. So hold on. What about it? All right, so that ex of yours is going to end up paying you some money. I feel like there's something here about support, child support, and maybe back pay, things like that. That's going to put you in a position to be able to move a little bit easier. Be mindful of how much of yourself is available to be found online. That's the best thing I can say. I feel like you are being watched, right? So just be mindful. I know that there's information that you should keep to yourself. Yes. Krista girl, it's happening for you. You are moving, bottom line, and you are getting away from that because we've got the 3 of Wands, a card of exploration, leaving the past behind, forward movement, and doing things completely different. The Hermit energy, you've been alone, right? You've been, well, you know what I'm saying. You've been in protection mode, right? And you've been introspective and all of those things. But at the end of the day, I see 2 cards of travel, 2 cards of moving, maybe a little bit more of the back and forth, right? But I see you in your power, and it's like none of this affects you. It's actually going to work out for you because you've got the Sun card. At the end of the day, you've got the Sun card, and I don't see you alone. I see you actually getting help, like professionals helping you along this transition. I don't see you alone romantically either, but I feel like it's best just to not even discuss that. I feel also don't focus on that right now, but that's going to be just fine. And the Sun card, you're going to have a lot of happiness ahead. That thank God. Yes, this is going to work out for you. I do feel like you're going to move before mid-year. Okay. So yes. And I feel like this is going to work out for you. This is good. All right. I love that. All right, guys. Let's see. What time is it? All right. 7 o'clock. I can go for a little bit longer. Let me see if there's Jolie. Any messages from Spirit? Open-ended. Give me 1 second. Let me look at some of these other notes. I will come back to you, Jolie. Hold on. Krista, you're welcome. Okay. Let's see. Who was that? Jolie. Messages from Spirit. Let's see. Hold on. Let me start here. somebody had asked, I quickly glanced and somebody said, is this a collective or open reading? It is. So if you are just tuning in, guys, welcome. At the beginning of this, I did a whole reading for Scorpio. It was about 45 minutes long. Now I'm in the portion where I'm doing Ask Me Anything. So my members and anyone who is able to do a super chat or super thanks, they get priority. And then I kind of work my way through the other questions and I do the best I can. So if you have a question, feel free to put it out there. Also, if you would like a reading, I run 2 contests each month, one on my Instagram channel and one on my YouTube community page. You can enter both and you can do that each month. You can also book a reading at starswithstasi.com and you can also order your solar report there. All right. So Jolie, I'll take it. What else? Okay. Oof. All right. So a few things are coming through. Okay. You're going to be faced with some touch in English. You are going to be faced with some tough decisions in the next 3 weeks. Specifically in terms of some partnerships. It could be work, it could be romantic. So this is hold on. I'm going to clarify these. I'm going to show you what's going through and then we'll clarify. I've got number 18, which reduces to the number 9. 9 is a card of empathy, compassion. It could be that route, but it's also a card of endings, right? And it literally reads eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. So that's telling me that there's going to be a situation potentially that is going to be the ending of something that you've got to rise above and not get yourself like I'm hearing this is so specific. I'm hearing like don't show your ass. I don't know why they say these things to me, but like don't get ahead of yourself, like take pause. Um Something's going to test you here and we'll look at it. And then I did get the horned cactus again. This is about being resourceful. So this is number 29 reducing to 11, but they're literally showing me a calendar. So what I'm hearing is this is about maybe November 11th specifically. So keep that in the back of your mind. And then this is coming through number 20, which reduces to the number 2 and 0. 0 is all new beginnings, the cosmic womb, new relationships. 2 is partnership, working together, but it's also about making some choices. Choices. So let me look at this. Endings, choices, and stepping through. Oh. Anything else? Spirit, what is that? What is... Let's narrow it down. Again. Okay. Again? Hold on. So 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is fighting and bickering maybe amongst friends or where you work. 3 of Pentacles is usually community. It could be where you work or if you're a student. Something like that. Like maybe not your homies, not your friends, not your BFFs, nothing like that. But this is like people that you either do community work with, school work, that kind of thing. Bickering, 5 of, that's what it is. And they're saying you're going to have to rise above that. Oh, that's specific. Hold on. Let me see. You get tired of being tested, right? I have a new slate ahead of me after a rocky 4 years. Yeah. What is that? 9 of Pentacles. That's independence coming your way, financial and otherwise. Yep, being exhausted. I've got Judgment, the card of community and marriage, and 9 of Wands, a card of exhaustion and just like having been through it. So if you ended a marriage or you were in a marriage or a relationship that came to an end, I feel strongly that at this point you are really healing from that, and that was a divinely guided ending. If this, let me look up. We love 55, exhausted the mark. I have a new slate. You want love. So maybe that's what's coming in. Because these cards together are telling, and then this, let me look one more time. Anything in terms of community and love? I mean, you're gonna go after your 9 and 10 of cups. This is the 8 of cups, and this is like you want more, you want better, you want fulfillment. Yeah, they're saying that you can have all those things, but you got to start putting yourself out there, and you're gonna have options. But you've got to be more resourceful. Oh yeah, they did say that, didn't they? Didn't they say resourceful? I feel like that was over here. Ha! Yes, 29. They're saying that, you can't just pull it out of the air. You've got to get out there and make yourself available and like I just keep hearing release control. That must be the theme as Saturn tries to take control of us, right? 8 of cups. No, 8 of pentacles. This is about studying, crafting, working on it, putting action. Yes, putting action into it. Literally, yes, that's what they're saying. They're saying if you want the love, you've got to put some work into it. If you want healthy relationships, you've got to put work into it. Meaning that you've just got to show up. Like it's available to you. You've just got to be available. It's available to you. They want you to be more vulnerable. That's the message. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Ms. T, thank you. Anything I need to know or be aware of on my birthday, the 18th? Well, let's find out. All right, guys, I'm probably going to go till about 7:45. So it is 7:21 for about 20 more minutes. Just keep that in mind. Give me one moment while I get these cards shuffled. All right, on the 18th. So that's right after the new moon in Scorpio. Guys, for the new moon in Scorpio, I would really say, even if you're not somebody who, follows the lunar cycles or really understands all that, if you just take some time and set some intentions about how you want your upcoming solar return to look like, right? Seriously, just do it. Go outside, spend some time, put your feet on the ground, like feel the earth beneath you, look up, and like just sit in that energy. This is our month of rebirth, transformation. Look up, ask the universe, like, why am I so fortunate? Because truly it is a miracle that we are here after what we've been through. It's a miracle that we've survived some of this shit that is going on out there. And like, why? Right? Why did we make it? What are we supposed to do with this newfound breath of fresh air, so to speak, right? This is a new opportunity. We are living in a time where the universe is folding upon itself and changing so rapidly that it's exciting, and you've got to start looking at life that way. So this is a new moon in Scorpio, and it's a great opportunity to call upon those energies and ask for assistance in your transformation so that you can pull in your best script. November 11th is a huge portal. Like I said, I'm going to do that video on the 10th. I'll do a live on Friday night instead of Saturday. But I really want us to work together. So if you have an opportunity to make that live, that'll be great. If not, you can always watch it back. But I want us to work with that energy and, oh my God, and really do some esoteric work to get us on the right timeline. Our highest and best. All right, so Miss T. Birthday on the 18th. Oh, the Lover's card. Choices. Choices to be made. What else? Okay. Shit. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you like it is. We've got the 6, we've got the Lover's card, I've got the Tower card, I've got the 9 of Swords and 4 of Cups. You are ending something. So the Tower card, it's like, it could be, hold on. All right, so the 4 of Cups is really like, again, sour grapes, looking at the past, wondering, like, is this worth it? I've got the Tower card and the 9 of Swords, anxiety, keeping you up at night. So if you're in a relationship and you've been thinking about leaving it, or you had a tough relationship in the past, I feel like that's going to come to an end. 4 of Cups. Or it's that you have yourself wrapped up in the past and spirit's trying to give you a new beginning, but you've got your energies wrapped up where it doesn't belong. So let me see if any of that resonates, because it just feels like there is an ending to something. Now, I always say, because I like to be realistic, and this is realistic, winning the lottery is a tower moment, right? Like it just is. Coming into sudden romance out of nowhere is a tower moment. Like the disruption of your everyday reality is a tower moment. So I feel like there is an energy of wanting to get things to you, but you've got to make a choice to let go of this hurt over here. So it's super specific. I just want to. What else do you have from Miss T? Hanged man, looking at things differently, looking at the past differently for sure. Which is 12 reducing to 3. That is in our. So 3s and 12s have been. Guys, where's Colleen? Colleen, 1, 2, 3, 12s and 3s. Wow. I just thought about it, guys. So I always work with the numbers 1, 2, 3, and I'm now noticing that 12 and 3 keep coming up. And that is literally 1, 2, 3. And spirit saying it's all about being methodical and like not skipping a step and like savoring each moment of your journey. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying like it's a lot about savoring the successes of your. Oh, even better. Thank you. Let me start over. Mrs. T, this is what they're saying to you. It's about the joy is in the work. They're saying that each step in your journey is one to look back on and be proud of. This is real intense, the way they're coming through. They're saying that, like, oh, I don't want to say that. Oh, they're being very, I don't know who your ancestors are, but they're kind of angry. They're a little bit saying like, who do you think you are, not giving proper thanks for even the toughest of moments, because it was divinely crafted and you actually placed these obstacles here, and you're going to keep getting them if you don't start thanking them. And it's about understanding your strength. Not everyone can do what you've done. As a matter of fact, most can't. And the reason you're experiencing all of this is because of what you're meant to do next. It's to grow your heart song. And they're saying, they're saying you're too hard on yourself. That you've made it through the other side. This is a card of victory and coming through it. Like, they're saying they're proud of you. Like, why don't you see it? The Wheel of Fortune, they're saying, oh, wow, I love this. The Wheel of Fortune comes through with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and they're just saying, look, they are proud of you. They're proud of you. They want you to stop beating yourself up. They want you to understand how magical you are. And they're telling me that you're a very good manifester, as a matter of fact, and that you really do craft it. Like, you think about it, you ruminate on it, and it starts to come up. But the problem is that maybe sometimes you focus on the negative vibration a little bit too much, and you come out of balance. They just keep saying, like, release control. You're too hard on yourself. 9 of Cups. They want you to focus on how abundant you are, how happy you are, how independent you are, how stable you are. And like, they want you to have that moment where you just sit still and enjoy that you have filled yourself each one of these cups. And you have enough to share. But, at the end of the day, your cups, you did the work, you've come through the other side. That's what they want you to focus on this year. They want you to have confidence in your game, is what I'm hearing. Like, have confidence. Have confidence in your skill, in your magic. They want you to study more esoteric knowledge. As I say, study more esoteric knowledge, the 10 of Pentacles shows up. So I don't know how familiar you are with this, but this right here are the Sephiras of the Tree of Life in the Kabbalah. So this is each one of these is it could be so many things, but ultimately it's a phase of life, the Sephiras, and you work these. right? Through life. And they're saying that you've done the work. It's like you're the fool that's completed the journey. And now it's time to start new with a healed perspective, a new you this year. You're going to have a lot of abundance when you let go of all of this stuff. And they're literally saying it's a perception shift. And the minute you see it, you're not going to be able to unsee it. And it's just going to be so easy from here on out. Not easy in the sense of you're not going to have these tough moments, but you'll have ease in your handling of the tower. I hope that helps. All right, perfect. All right, guys, let's see. Annie, Saturn has been brutal this last week. Yeah, well, yes, we're getting called to task, get our shit together. All right. Colleen, I know 1, 2, 3. Any guidance? What's happening with my body? Having sleep issues. You're going to have sleep issues because you're ascending and you're getting, so you can expect dream no, the word is that, what's the word? Dream guidance. God, why can't I think of the word? All right, so Annie. Here, we'll use this stuff. What? Here. They want me to pull 2 from here and then, okay. Show me the highest and best for Annie, please. Well, fine. I'll take 3. Annie, no kidding. 1 second. Okay. So Annie was my very first member, right? So we go back. But Annie, I don't know if you remember me mentioning to you the descent into Dewat when we were talking about a death and rebirth situation for you. But I want you to take a look at this card right here. This reads snake, and it literally reads shed the old skin, right? Did I put away the 10 of Pentacles already? I did. All right. So I don't have it. So the point is this, you're going through a dark night and you're going through the shedding of the old and the releasing of who you used to be. And the descent into the Dewat, that's what that is, like the underworld, the release of it all, and really just getting to the nitty gritty of who you were, to know what you're shedding, to know what you're going to grow into next. I love this card. This would be like Scorpio energy in many ways. Then we have yes, Annie. We've got wise one. Grow within your current situation. This is coming through, as a matter of fact. One of the reasons that you are having trouble sleeping, there's 2 things coming through. It's your situation at work, the anxiety, like people with the problem is that people are like, what's this? Gossiping, talking about you. Like, and because you are more intuitive now, and because you are more sensitive energetically, it's like even if you aren't consciously aware, you feel it. And so I think that's another reason why you're not sleeping as well. It's like the anxiety of a little bit. And I'm also sensing just like you're getting upgraded. Take it how it resonates, but you just are. And then it says, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. That's fascinating. This might have to. Okay, so here, Annie, I'm going to be honest with you. I was going to say this is about work, but it's not. This is about your kid. It says, let go of the need to be right. And they're saying this is a conversation you're going to have with your child. It's not about being right when it comes to that conversation. It's going to be about hearing her experience and then not tying it to your personal background, but just accepting that whatever she's telling you is what she's going through. And it's better to be kind than to be right, and allow her the opportunity to like brain dump all her emotions. Because this one says, wise one, grow within your current situation. And there's something, what this is coming through? Okay, this is coming through like this. Like maybe you're having this like situation at work where you're feeling ousted or bullied or like gaslit, whatever, like it's not going well. And then I feel like your kid's going to come home and be like telling you of a situation that's happening in her life at school or, in her friend group, that it's almost like the two of you are in synchronicity, experiencing the same things. So Spirit's saying don't allow your emotions about your situation to bleed into hers. Like you both are having your independent experiences and they have to be tackled slightly differently as well. So allow there to be room for that. That's so specific. All right, hold on. Anything else with Annie for sleeping? Chariot card. So this is divine intervention. Again, the upgrades are happening. The death card, you're transforming. The wheel of this is the way they come through is unbelievable. So yeah, they're just saying that you're transforming, you're being upgraded, and you do have a lot on your mind. I'm sensing that you're going to have new opportunities ahead as well. The wheel of fortune, but this, like you're switching gears big time. So I think that's what's happening. So I don't want to give any type of medical advice, right? That's not what this is about. However, you could lean into your herbals for assistance with your physical vessel. If you are a person that would prefer to maybe just cut back on caffeine, have more water, but there are things like, you know, different tinctures and things that you can make yourself. Like, I don't know where you are in your herbalism or whatever, but you can. And there are ways to remedy that. Be mindful of how much media you expose yourself to as you ascend. And in general, Scorpio, like turn off the damn TV. But as you ascend, as you move ahead, you really have to protect your energy field as to what programming you allow into your mindset. It will make a huge difference. Like, as a matter of fact, I don't even turn on the TV anymore. I can't. And that may sound real crazy to a lot of people, but I'm in that place that's just not for me right now. Like, I know there's major world events happening, but like, I won't let anyone talk about it around me. I won't turn on the TV. If I see an image, I turn it off. It's just not for me. Yeah, Annie, this is some work stuff going on. I think it's a lot of the same things that we've talked about in the past. I think you're going to have some tough conversations. And, you know, other than that, the Hierophant card came in, the Five of Swords and the King of Cups. It's literally that same work person and you working together. It's the same thing. It's literally the same cards for you every time. Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So lots of new choices in what you're going to be doing moving forward. I feel like maybe you have a little bit of anxiety almost when you're about to sleep, like the many thoughts are racing through your head, and you do have new beginnings definitely coming for you. This is going to be a good year for you, honestly. And I feel like you're going to have a much better understanding of the relationship between you and your child. There's a growth period here between each of you, and it's going to be really, really a good experience. This upcoming year is going to be good for you. All right. I love the herbal stuff. Passion flower tincture is good for sleeping then. But I'm not a medical advisor. I am a certified folk herbalist, but I'm not giving medical advice. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. I've had sleep issues too. Will I have a new beginning? Donna, there's no other option. If you wake up tomorrow, you have a new beginning. there's just no other option. I promised you that. All right. Pooja, may I, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. May I have a reading? Yes, you may. All right, let's see. Okay. For some reason, they want me to start with you here and here. That's interesting. All right. So I'm going to pronounce your name as Pooja, although I don't think that's right. So I'm so sorry. But at least you know I'm talking to you. Hold on. I'm pronouncing it right? Oh, good. Show me, please. I can't make this up. Okay. Number 12. a deck I haven't touched all night. This is like the umpteenth time. All right. So, number 12. It reads artificial heart. 12 for the I think we could all say it together. 12 reduces to the number 3. 3 is the magical number. It's the number of working together, community, source energy. And then 12 is all about hanged man energy. And this is again 1, 2, 3 being methodical. Artificial heart. They're telling me that you're guarded. They're telling me that you're very you've been maybe exploring what it would be like to be more vulnerable. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to be more vulnerable. They want you to let your guard down and be more honest. And like, so what if what you have to say is super deep and emotional and the other person doesn't receive it? So what? Say it anyway, right? Be mindful with your words. But like, I feel strongly that you've been closed off from past hurts, like too closed off. So let's see, because they wanted me to start here. They're asking you to take a new look at your All right, let me see. What is show me more? What is this? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So this says embrace your imperfections, release the idea that you have to be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculously. Simply aim to be the best person possible. So, look, this is making me emotional. The way they're coming through is that, like, maybe in the past you've been, oh, maybe you've been made fun of or like ousted or mocked or something, and that you grew a really hard exterior as a result of it. I don't know if any of this is resonating, but I'm picking this up from somebody really strongly that it's been like the black sheep syndrome, right? And so as a result, there was a lot of I don't know, like heartache and like a hard exterior. Give me 1 second. Let me see. So they're saying to just like be kinder to yourself and be softer and just they keep saying be more vulnerable. And like they're also saying other people's opinions are their business. And that's true. So other people's opinions are their business, their thoughts, their opinions, their values, their business, their problem. So if someone's coming towards you and trying to project their insecurities onto you by name calling or ousting or you know, doing something that places you in a position to feel like you're being judged, spirit saying like release that, that's about them. People project outside of themselves the drama that they have to work out within. Yeah. The devil card. So the devil card is about depression in this case. I don't know. They're really giving me the download of what it was that you went through in your transformative years. And they're saying that that has really affected you up to this point. So I'm not sure where you are at what stage of life you're in, but it is imperative that this year you release that. As a matter of fact, I mean, that's what's happening. So if you are feeling different, if you're feeling, I'm sensing like you're going to start feeling kind of rebellious, maybe like, I don't know, pushing boundaries and pushing back. As I say that, Scorpio energy, death and rebirth, transformation. As I say, I spoke it into existence. Justice, too. This is about like karmic justice. Like if you were bullied as a child, because that's almost how it's coming through. Like if you were bullied, you better believe that whoever put you through that when you were younger is really living out their karma. That is for sure. You, on the other hand, were made stronger, believe it or not, as of those, as a result of those encounters. Even if you don't recognize that about yourself just yet, as you shed that snake skin, the same thing Annie was going through, right? As you shed that, as you rise out of the fire, and you transform, it's like you had to have those really tough experiences to put you in the position to help others. That's how it's coming through. Give me 1 second. Hey, Lady Divine. Yeah, so look, just so that you know, as I speak it into existence, I'm telling you to release it because you have better things coming in. And the same thing, this is you revisiting the past and going, you know what, I'm grown. These people don't have control over me. They can't, 10 of, here we go, Wheel of the Year. So allow for, okay, the paths to happiness, the paths to a new beginning, the paths to a script where you are whole and confident. There's many paths to that, many, and they are all brightly lit. And the confidence that you seek and the desire and the fun and the relationships, they seek you as well. But you have to be ready to accept what it's going to look like to be vulnerable and to be with people and to believe them when they tell you that they want to be with you, to believe them when they tell you that you're attractive and you're fun and you're exciting, because you may not feel that right away. But the truth is that you bring about what you think about. And if you start asking yourself, why do I have such good relationships coming towards me? Why am I so successful? You really will start attracting that. I promise you. So get in that mindset and allow for a new perspective of who you are becoming and what works for you. And know that there are better days ahead as long as you just switch the perspective that you're worthy to have these things, because what you want wants you. November 11th is going to be a really good day to manifest this for yourself. I feel strongly. Yeah. And then we've got the 9 of Cups here, a card, again, of independence and fulfillment. All right, guys, I'm going to take 2 more. Let's see. Thank you again, guys, for sticking around with me. Remember, if you are in the energy of helping my channel grow, I truly appreciate it. And that is free for you and really makes a difference and allows me to do this work full time. So if you don't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, doing all of the things, I am so grateful for it. And also, I like to talk to you guys. So leave me a comment. I respond to each and every one of them myself. I truly do. Trying to see what else. Any other updates? More astrological content coming in the year ahead. If you are trying to figure out my schedule, you can always go to the About page on my YouTube, and I post it every month, or you can hit the notification bell and you will not miss a reading. All right. What was I doing? Oh, I didn't pick one yet. Let me see. Karen. Hello. From Australia. Hello. Chanel, need advice on a man friend. Oh, let's look at it. All right. Man friend. Let's find, girl. All I can tell you is that I picked up this deck and this was at the bottom. Do I want to keep going? I'm going to, oh, Jesus. Give me one moment. Let me look back. Chanel. So I'm just going to tell you that at the bottom of the deck, we've got lying, cheating, stealing, heartache. So not sure if that's what you're thinking is happening, but if this was in your question or in your mindset, like, is this person going to, or would they, maybe? So let's see. All right. Man friend. Let's see. So three of wands. This is exploration, moving ahead, leaving the past behind. I'm not sure about this man friend person. Let me check. What else do we have? Show me. They're like, we did. Okay. That's too many. Oh. So they showed me the world card when I said that's too many. The world card's about endings. And then the bottom of the deck, I've got the 10 of cups, happy life, happily home, happy all the things, but then it's coming with the world card and a card of moving forward. So I'm thinking that maybe this might be, hold on. Okay. This is 7 of cups. This is a card about options, right? And then I see the 3 of wands moving forward. I got the world card and ending. I've got the 3 of swords, lying, cheating, stealing, heartbreak. No, I don't love this for you. The devil card. Like, I don't know if this person on the side is not being, listen, maybe they're not being transparent. And it might be, if you are looking, okay, how about this? If you are looking for a monogamous relationship, then perhaps this is not the human for you. I also see that this person may have some difficulties with their mental health and addiction. And if that is something that is a deal breaker for you, then this is not for you. And they're also reminding me that it's not that you're attracting this type of energy, it's that you are accepting it. So if you are looking for something that is more grounded, then I would explore elsewhere. If you are not really caring because you're getting whatever needs might be, if all that's working out for you and you just want to know, do you invest time in this guy or not? Like, no, I would not invest time and energy and love and emotion into this. If it's just a situationship, go for it. That's fine. But like, this person doesn't seem to be very transparent and also seems to have some things like deep going in deep inside that you know what I'm saying, that are not in the highest vibes. I'm sorry. I feel like you guys might not be vibrationally aligned for much longer. Oh, let me see if there's anything else. Hold on. I feel so badly. That's not what you want to hear, but anything else? Something flipped. Oh, man. I'm going to stop. This is 9 of wands, and this is like wounded warrior. This is like too much. It's exhausting you. If you made a different decision, you would have different energy available to attract something that might be better suited for you long term. I hope that helps. All right, guys. Anybody else? I've got one more. Let me see if there is. Alexia, there you go. This is the last one, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Stasi. I was wondering how my finances money is going right now. I will be moving in on my own. Is that something that will happen for me? Anything in romance? Birthday 11/21. 11/21. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. All right, hold on. Finances, Alexia. All right, so they want me to pull from here. Oh, yes, you're okay. All right, all right. First card that comes through is number 51, reducing to the number 6. Love, balance, harmony, Venusian number, right? Taurus energy, stars in the sky, limitless possibilities, brand new beginnings for you. And I feel like, I don't know what stage of life you're in, but you're coming across with younger energy, not like immature, but just younger in life. Or maybe you're just rebuilding. But I feel like somebody's going to help you out in this transition unexpectedly as well. 1 second. That's good. I mean, this is good. And then I have crown games coming through the right use of power, number 8. Spirit saying be very careful what you spend your energy thinking about. And I'm going to say this the best way I can. For example, you're welcome, Chanel. Um, for example, I would say that if you were to be very angry with someone, and I hope this is not true, and this is just an example, but like if you were to be super angry with someone and feeling some sort of way, and like maybe you didn't speak it aloud and you didn't control your thinking, you might spend a whole 24 hours like mind bashing a person, and then next thing you know, you've lost time in your day, your energy's been off with everybody you've dealt with, you've actually now had a bad day, you've probably attracted some funky emails. Like that's what's showing up in my mind, right? They're saying if you can ever think of a time that you had that experience, that spirit letting you know that you can cause the exact opposite experience the same way, meaning start focusing on like, wow, I really did the thing. I can't believe how far I've come and I'm more comfortable in my skin. And like just start saying these things and you're going to bring about more of that. This because spirit's showing me that you are like very strong in your emotions, right? And that you really can focus. And I mean, that Scorpios are amazing for that, right? Like we can really sit in our emotions all day. And they're saying just change your perspective and put a good spin on anything you find yourself thinking. And okay, they're saying that you're going to get a little overwhelmed and like, why isn't this happening? And you know, questioning yourself. And they're saying that they don't expect you to go from like depression to like they don't want you to swing that pendulum. They just want you to get like in the middle. Like the minute you start catching yourself negative thinking, just reset and go, okay, that's an old script. Let me just focus on just being centered and thinking about what I would do if I had all of the money. Where would I live? If I had all of the help, how quickly would I move? How would I move? And start envisioning things like the furniture in your space, what you would do on your first night in your new place alone, and start really. I, I promise you that works. Work with your spirit guides. Work with your lunar energies, work with the portals, start asking for help. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Right? I mean, if you really start focusing on your strengths and bringing about more of that, you can't go wrong. I'm also hearing like you're also getting the advice of how people feel about you is their business. They're saying that you put too much stock into other people's opinion of you. And by the way, if you do that, don't like screw these people. They're not paying your bills, right? They're not paying your bills. They're not there when it just. I know it's easier to say than to do, but at the end of all of it, bottom line is if somebody's coming at you with negative vibrations and negative frequencies and trying to come at you and take you down, you simply can just say, I don't align with that. And you don't have to get angry about it. These people are not okay. Unbelievable. The Hanged Man comes up again, number 12. So the Hanged Man comes up again, number 12, and then we get the Three of Pentacles. It's so 3, 3. So again, everyone, 12 reduces to the number 3, Empress energy. Yeah, I feel like you know what they're saying? And I don't know if we talked about this before, but they're letting me know that there's more than one way to go through this transition. So if you really want to move and you're finding a barrier there, start reaching out to people and see if there isn't a world that exists that you can't trade a service for a place. Like if somebody doesn't need help taking care of their animals or taking care of their space or, a nanny full time, whatever. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I feel like there's an exchange here available to you that's going to get you out of the situation you're in quicker than you had suspected. And the Three of Pentacles comes through. Again, this is collaborating, working together, and like exploring other options for your housing. And King of Pentacles, this is like a card of convention, tradition, and then King of Cups. Let me look at this. Emotional. Somebody, I feel like somebody wants to help you. I don't know. I feel like somebody wants to help you. Somebody wants to offer you um a way out. So just keep your feelers out, right? And keep talking about the things that you want to manifest. People are listening. So just keep talking about moving. Like, "Oh, I can't wait to move. This is what I want my house to look like." Somebody in your area, somebody that can hear you is going to be like, "Oh, are you looking for a roommate? Because I could sure use someone to come over and do blah blah blah, and maybe we could work something out." That's how it's coming through. And then I do feel like you're going to change, you're going to move, and I feel like a new relationship, romantic, might come in for you by July, which is kind of out there in time, but that's what I'm hearing. All right, guys, it is 8 o'clock, and that does it for me tonight. I hope that these messages served those of you that asked for some assistance. And I am so, again, grateful for your continued support of our channel. Guys, feel free to reach out anytime. I do respond to all of the comments myself. I am so, so grateful. And don't forget, guys, we bring about what we think about. So it's super important that you give yourself some kindness, some compassion through these transformations, okay? And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. And until next time, Scorpio, shine brightly and have a great Samhain and an amazing time with Saturn going direct and getting into the thick of it. Bye, guys. Have a great week. Until next time.